Hello and welcome back to my channel. And you join me at 2:30 in the morning at Stansted Airport. I'm off on another trip, this time to Bologna in Italy. I've never been to Bologna before, so I'm quite looking forward to exploring the city, discovering some history and sampling some delicious Italian food. But first, I have to get there, and that means my morning flight with Ryanair. Was quick. 22 minutes after leaving the aircraft, I'm already in the city centre here in Bologna. Absolutely brilliant. I don't think I've done it faster at any other airport. Absolutely brilliant. And it's such a lovely day today. 30 degrees Celsius, 86 Fahrenheit, toasty warm, lovely. So let's head on up into the town centre and find some lunch and see what we can discover on the way. My few days here in Bologna. I'm really looking forward to this. I've booked it. Well, this is the holiday I should have had last year. And finally I'm taking my holiday in Bologna. So far, it was well worth the wait. But let's head up into the city centre and discover some history on the way to a restaurant for lunch. This is excellent fun. Bologna is the capital and the largest city in the Emilia-Romagna region of Italy. And it's actually home to the oldest university in the world as well, the Bologna University, founded in 1088. And the people here are called the Bolognese. They don't walk around with tomato sauce on their heads. That is where the Bolognese sauce comes from, the Bolognese people. Invented here in Bologna. Although I think they call it ragu. Can't get a spaghetti bolognese here, I don't think. I think it's a linguine ragu or something. But building on my right, just walked past, is the Porta Galliere. The old gate will enter the medieval city of Bologna. This gate was built during 1659 to 1661 and designed by the architect Bartolomeo Provaglia. I hope I said that right. Italian pronunciations are not my strong point. Bologna's other famous connection is that to Marconi, who invented the wireless system, or Guglielmo Giovanni Maria Marconi, who was born here on the 25th of April 1874. He died in Rome on 20th of July 1937. It's no wonder the airport is called Marconi Airport, and the train I came here on was the Marconi Express. €9.20, I think they charged me for that. For a 7-minute journey. Seems expensive. I'll have to find a cheaper alternative back, which I think is the bus. Look at this magnificent gatehouse behind me. Absolutely amazing architecture. They've still got a few marks on the outside from the Second World War. It's nice that they've kept them and haven't filled them in. Let's just walk inside a minute and have a look. Lovely big doors down the end. Nice gates on this end as well. It's undergoing a bit of renovation. It's still nice to sort of walk inside and take a little look and see. But across the way are the remains of the castle. It's also worth noting that Bologna is also twinned with Coventry and has been since 1984. It's also twinned with 13 other towns and cities around the world. Just on the left here is the remains of the castle. The Castello di Galliera. It was first built back in 1331. It was destroyed and rebuilt 5 times. First time in 1334 and the 5th in 1511. This is all that remains of it. I suppose they're, given the history of Bologna, I think they're lucky to have the remains of a castle at all. So here are some pictures of the castle. Such a shame that nothing more actually remains of the castle that is visible. There's a few ruins by the side, but it's nice to see the remains of the old city wall. Again, that dates back to similar sort of time, sort of late 13th, early 14th century. Rather nice to see. I still like looking at castles, even if they're just a small ruin like this one. But these steps are quite interesting. They're called the Scenographic Staircase, and they were installed in 1893 to 1896. Designed by Tito Aslioni and Attilio Muggia. A nice little decorative fountain and some lamps as well. Giant park lamps. Little plaque on them that says they were installed in 2003. Look a little bit older than that, but have to go by the plaques. And these steps go up into the gardens. There's a few more just up here. The Park of Montagnola. I think I've said that right. No doubt someone will tell me in the comment section below about my Italian pronunciation. It's nice to find some shade. It is hot today. It's undergoing some renovation, and I think once it's done, the fountains has some water in it, I think it'll be absolutely delightful here. It really will. Just stop off at the cafe and have a refreshing bottle of water. I thought 86 degrees would be toasty warm. It's turning out to be rather hot, especially in the sunshine. Oh dear. But the park was created back in 1805 during the Napoleonic era. And according to legend, the elevation on which the park stands is due to the rubble from the castle. The destruction and reconstruction. All the rubble was put here, and this park was created over the top. Don't know if that's true or not, but be interesting to have that confirmed or not. Very plausible, given that's the size that the castle once was. Just up ahead here, it's quite a fascinating monument. Let's go and take a look at that. And what an impressive monument just ahead. Really is quite magnificent. And there's some writing on the front. Otto Augusto. And then some Roman numerals, which is 1848. This must be the location of the victory of the Bolognese people over the Austrians on the 8th of August, 1848. People of Bologna beat back the Austrian army. Over 400 Austrian soldiers were killed, as opposed to around 60 Bolognese. Wow. So the square behind me must be Plaza della otto augusto. Very nice. Let's take a walk over there and see what we can discover as we walk further into town. Hopefully to a nice restaurant. I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast, only had a sandwich at the airport. Queues were horrendous. So many people travelling today. Unbelievable. So let's go and walk through the square, or the plaza, and so we can discover on the way up to the restaurant. Quite pleasant walking through the piazza there. Little disappointing, there's nothing else there. But underneath is the car park. I'm sure you really wanted to know that. Let's walk a bit further up. Little market on the right hand side, selling all sorts of bric-a-brac and mobile phones, accessories. Just had a wander through there. Like looking at markets, especially food markets. They're a lot more interesting to look at. Oh, there's another statue over here. Man upon his horse. Let's go and take a look at that as we walk up into town. Here's to a man called Giuseppe Garibaldi, Italian general and politician. Looks rather fine up on his horse. Don't know too much about him, so I'll put some more information on the screen and do some research onto him. Seems an interesting character, especially as he has a statue. Let's head on up here and try and find a restaurant for lunch. Roads, noise of the traffic, a lot of pedestrians around all shopping. It's nice to walk around the shops, but just too much noise. Just too much noise. But I found this lovely little back street via Porta di Castello. Rather nice little cobbled street. Don't know where it goes, but according to my little GPS device, it's taking me up towards the tourist attractions and the main piazzas, which is where I want to be in order to find that restaurant. I do fancy tagliatelle bolognese, or a ragu, or some sort of pasta bolognese. That's what I fancy, and why not? I'm in Bologna, I'm pretty sure I can find it somewhere. Just hope it doesn't cost me a fortune. We looked in a few restaurants and the prices seem a little high compared to what I'm used to paying when I'm out and about, and I am on a strict budget for this trip, so I do need to watch what I do. But there's quite a few restaurants up here, so let's try one of these. This delightful little restaurant on one of the back streets.
I was not replaying.
And guess what I found to eat? Tagliatelle alla Bolognese. It looks absolutely delicious. Real Italian Bolognese in Bologna, the home of the Bolognese. Oh, this looks so good.
So they were planning, and then they could not plan, so they postponed. So they are not married yet, but like
that must be the best tagliatelle bolognese I've ever tasted. And what a place to enjoy one here in Bologna. We've also got some little squares of focaccia bread. The two just go so well together. This is absolutely delicious. Wash it down with a little beer as well. Perfect end to a perfect day here in Bologna. So this is where I end this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my videos from Hamburg and from Nuremberg as well. If you have, please hit that subscribe button and follow my journey, because there are plenty more adventures to come. Tomorrow I'm going to explore Bologna, look at the sights, the tourist attractions, and sample some more delicious food. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
Amazing, like it's 1 hour drive, so 1 hour we meet.